Last night when I was falling asleep, I started thinking about a younger version of me, so my 13-year-old self. And I imagined myself now going back to my 13-year-old self, who was like at that time, like really hormonal and like super attitudey and just really going through it at 13 years old. And I imagined my now self going there and telling her everything she has to look forward to. Because I think even back then, like being a very deeply like emotional and sensitive person, a very deep feeler, as Dr. Becky says. I didn't know how to deal with it, and you're so stuck in the moment when you're going through it. And it just reminded me that, in the moment it is so difficult. Like when you're really going through it, it's so hard to think of something else and to kick yourself out of that moment. But if you can sort of do these little reminders where you go back and you tell a younger version of yourself everything you have to look forward to and everything you've gotten through, everything you've experienced, can be a real pick-me-up, and it feels really nice. The inner child work is so important to do. I realized going back and reparenting yourself and telling yourself the things that you wish you had been told. Our parents did the best they can. I have a daughter, I have a 4-year-old daughter, and I'm doing the best I can, but I know at some point she's probably going to grow up and think, why didn't my mom do this? Why didn't she do this? And I'm lucky enough that I have access to a lot of information through the internet, and I think differently than therapy than my parents do. So I'm blessed that I have access to this information, that I can really help my daughter and be there for my daughter in a more emotionally intelligent way. And having this emotional intelligence and being able to really work on myself now, and then taking myself now and taking myself back to those times where I really needed someone when I was younger, where I didn't really understand what was happening in my life, where I was so confused, actually makes such a difference.